Hello everyone. Today I want to discuss about how to interact with Google Cloud Platform using command line interface. Firstly, you need to install Google Cloud SDK from web browser using this link. And it includes the Google Cloud command line interface which allows you to interact with GCP services. After the installation is completed, run the installer. You need not to make any changes here, just click on next and then agree the terms and policies. You can change the path here in which where you want to download the Google Cloud SDK. Here I am not changing anything. Click on just next and then install. Now the installation is completed. Now we need to log into Google Cloud GCP account. Using this gcloud auth login command, we can log into GCP account. Here auth means authentication. After entering this command, you will get a URL like this. By clicking on this URL, it will take you to web browser and there you need to select your GCP account mail ID and then click on continue and then it asks for some permissions. You should allow that permissions. Now get back to the terminal. There you can see something like this as your login mail ID and the project ID. You can also change your project ID using this command gcloud config set project ID. Here you need to change your project ID, new project ID. And if you want to initialize the SDK, use the command gcloud init. Here init means initialization. Then you can reinitialize this configuration with new settings or you can create a new configuration using this gcloud init command. And then to check the list of files in your project and bucket, you can use this gcloud projects list. Let me show you this each command from practically. Gcloud storage ls. Wait. First we are checking projects list. See, here it shows the list of my projects in my GCP account. And this command will show you the list of files in bucket. Here, I don't have any buckets created yet. That's why it is just giving next enter button. Now I want to create a bucket. To create a bucket, we use gcloud storage buckets create bucket name or gsutil bucket name. We can use both the commands. I am executing only one command here. Here MB means make bucket and LS means list. Make bucket name. And one thing you should definitely remember is bucket name should always be unique worldwide. See here my bucket is creating. It is created. Now I want to upload a file into this bucket. We can also create this using gcloud command. See using gcloud storage command also we can create a bucket. Now we can upload files into this bucket. You can also check the new bucket is created or not using this command. Let me execute this also. gsutil_ls. Or else you can give gcloud storage ls. See, here I have created demo hyphen hyphen bucket 1 and demo hyphen hyphen bucket 2. Here it shows the same buckets. Now we will upload a file and a folder into these buckets using gcloud storage cp source file path in your local system and target bucket path in GCP account. Let me execute this. Here cp means copy. You need to copy a file path from your local system. And one thing you remember is if you have any spaces in this path, you must include double quotes. Here I don't have any spaces, that's why I'm removing these double quotes. After the file path, you need to give bucket path. See, here my object is uploaded. You can also check this by using ls gcloud storage ls and then the bucket path. See, here we have uploaded employees.csv to demo hyphen hyphen bucket 1. Here it is reflected. Now we will upload a folder using gcloud storage cp hyphen r. Here hyphen r means nothing but r means recursive. It will do a for loop like program because in folder we have multiple files, right? That's why it takes each folder for one loop like that. Each file for one loop. Let me copy the folder path. Here I have CSV folder. In this I have two files. I'm copying this folder path and uploading to GCP bucket. And give the bucket path. See, the two files in my CSV folder are uploaded to demo hyphen hyphen bucket 1. Now we will check the folder is uploaded or not. See, here is my CSV folder. Now we can also delete a file from bucket using this command. We can delete files. gcloud storage rm file path in bucket. Or else you can use gsutil rm and the file path in bucket. Let me execute this command. Here I am deleting employees.csv. It says removing objects and the file is deleted. You can also delete the folder, but I'm not deleting because we need to copy this folder to another bucket. You can use this command to delete entire folder, or you can also delete entire bucket from project using this gcloud storage rm-r or gsutil rm-r. Here, what is the difference between gcloud storage and gsutil means? Gcloud storage will allow to access any resources in GCP account, but gsutil will only give you access to storage related resources like buckets, objects, like that. But gcloud will give you access to IAM roles, service accounts, like that. You can use this command to delete entire object from project, entire bucket. Here RM means remove and hyphen R means recursive, as I said before. Now I am copying file from one bucket to another bucket. Here I am using hyphen R because I am copying a folder. Copy the folder path and then the target bucket path. Here it says copying and the copying is completed. Now we will check the CSV folder is copied into bucket 2 or not. See, the CSV folder is copied to bucket 2. Let me upload some files to bucket 1 to move them from bucket 1 to bucket 2. Here, copying from one bucket to another bucket is different from moving files from one bucket to another bucket. Copying means the file is there in both the buckets, but moving means it will be moved to another bucket. Now we will move this customers data.csv file to demo hyphen hyphen bucket 2. and the target bucket path. Here the target bucket is demo hyphen hyphen bucket 2. See here, MV means move. GS utility means Google Storage Utility. And then the source file path. And then the target bucket path. See here the operation completed over one object, which means the customer's data file is moved to bucket 2. Let me show you. See here the customer data is came. Now we will download this customer data.csv file. To download a file from your bucket, we use Google Cloud Storage CP and then the source file path and then destination folder path. This destination folder path is from your local system. We are downloading customers data.csv file, right? That's why we copy this file path and then we need to give the destination folder path. Here my destination folder is gcloud. See here the customers data is downloaded.